Yo guys, welcome back to the Python series. Today we're going to learn some essential dictionary methods in Python. So let's dive right in. Alright guys, before we jump into methods, let's quickly recap dictionaries. So here we have a dictionary called person with three key value pairs, name, age, and country. Each key is mapped to a value. The first key is name, and it is mapped to the value Alex. The second key is age, it is mapped to the value 18. The third key is country, and the value it is mapped to is United States. So guys, remember that a dictionary is a collection of key value pairs. Alright guys, suppose we wanted to know how many key value pairs are present inside of a dictionary. To do this, we can use the len function. So we could go right inside of our print statement where we're printing out our dictionary, and we could simply write len, and inside of open and close parentheses we pass in our dictionary as an argument. And if we save our code and then we run it, we should get 3 for the number of key value pairs in our dictionary. So you can use the len function to know how many key value pairs are present. Now let's look at some methods. First up is the keys method. This returns all keys present inside a dictionary. So right where we're printing out our person dictionary, we can simply do a dot keys and then these open and close parentheses to call our method. And then we could save our code, then we could run it, and you will see we'll get each of the keys present inside of the dictionary. So we have name, age, and country. And that is the keys method. The second method is the values method. This returns all values present inside of our dictionary. So we can come right here where we're printing out our person dictionary. Then we can say person.values and we call our function. And now if we save our code, then we run it, we should get each values inside our dictionary. So you can see Alex, 18, and then the country, United States. So that is how it works. The third method is the items method, which shows all key value pairs present within our dictionary as tuples. So we can come right here and we could say person.items and we could call our function with those open and close parentheses. Then we could save our code, then we could run it. And now you will see that we get our key value pairs as tuples printed onto the screen. So that is the items method. The fourth method is the get method, which allows us to safely retrieve a value from a key within our dictionary. So we could come right here and we could just say person.get, and then we provide an argument to our get function, which would be the name of a key. So let's say name, and if we save our code, then we run it, we should get the value of the key name, which is Alex, as you guys can see right there. Now guys, what if we wanted to retrieve or get a value from a key that doesn't exist? Let's say we did print person.get, let's say email, and if we save our code, let's see what happens. You see we get a none object, which is a null value, which means that particular key or value doesn't exist. A thing to know about this get method is that we can also pass a second argument to it. So instead of it returning none as a value, we can add a value that we want it to return whenever a key does not exist. So we could come right here, we could provide a string, and we could say not found, exclamation mark. Then if we save our code, then we run it, you'll see instead of saying none, it says not found. And that is the get method, guys. It allows us to retrieve a value for a particular key within our dictionary. So guys, the get method is just an alternate way to retrieve the value of a particular key instead of the way we did it in the previous episode. The fifth method I want to show you guys is the update method, which allows us to add or update an existing key within our dictionary. So let me demonstrate it to you guys. So let's say we wanted to update the key age, like the value of it. We could simply do person.update, and then we pass in a key value pair, which is a dictionary, and then we say age, which is our key we want to update, followed by the new value, so a colon, and then let's say 20. And if we save our code, then we run it, you should see that our age gets updated to 20. Now let's say we wanted to add a new key. We could simply add a comma right here, and then we could do let's say email, and then we could add a colon, and then let's let the email be alex@gmail.com. We save our code, then we run it. You should see we get a new key added to our dictionary, email, and the value is alex@gmail.com. Let's try to add one more key. Let's say person.update, and then let's add a new key value here. So we have a new dictionary. Then we say, let's say favorite color, and then we could add a colon, and then let's let our favorite color, let's say, be blue. Then if we save our code, then we run it, you should see that our favorite color gets added to our dictionary, which is blue right there. And that is basically how the update method works. So guys, the update method is just an alternate way for us to add a new key or update a key value pair other than the way we did it in the previous episode. The sixth method is the pop method, which removes a specific item by its key and returns its corresponding value. So we could come right here and we could just say person.pop, and let's say we wanted to remove the key value pair country. We simply pass that in as an argument, so we say country, and then if we save our code and then we run it, you will see that country gets removed. So this is before and this is after. Now, the pop method, guys, also returns a value or the corresponding value of that particular key. So if we store the return value in a variable, let's call it popped underscore value, and we set it equal to person.pop country, and then we do print popped value, then we save our code, then we run it. You should see that we get the corresponding value for the country, which is United States. So the pop method, guys, is an alternate way to remove a specific key value pair instead of using the del keyword like I showed you in the last episode. And it's pretty simple. If I wanted to remove the key age, all I have to do is just say person.pop, and then I just say, let's say age, which is the key, and then I run the code after saving it, and you see that the age key value pair gets removed. The seventh method I want to show you guys is the pop item method. This method removes and returns the last inserted key value pair. So we could come right here and we could say persons.popitem. And now if we save our code, then we run it, you should see that the last item gets removed. And also remember, it also returns the last inserted item after we remove it. So we could create a variable, let's call it last pair, and we could set it equal to person.popitem. And if we do print last pair, then we save our code, then we run it, you should see that it printed out the last pair as a tuple, so country, and then United States, and then it prints out the dictionary. Yeah, which we removed that key value pair from. Let's try to do another pop item. So we just say person.pop item, then we save our code, we run it, and you'll see that age gets removed this time. So that is the pop item method. It just removes the last inserted item inside of a dictionary. Finally, guys, we have the copy method, which can be used to create a duplicate or copy of a dictionary. So let's say we wanted to create a duplicate. Let's create a variable. Let's call it dupe_dictionary. And then we could just say person.copy. And now, if we do print dupe_dictionary, then we save our code, then we run it, you should see that we have a duplicate. Now let's try to modify our duplicated dictionary to prove that it is actually a copy. So you could say dupe_dictionary, and then we could do something like, let's add a new key, let's say email, and then we could set it equal to alex@gmail.com. Then we save our code, then we run it. And you'll see it is actually a copy. It did not modify the person's dictionary, only the duplicated dictionary. Alright guys, that is it for this episode on dictionary methods. I hope you found this useful. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.